In the heart of Montego Bay stands this cedar retreat with an energy and charm that transcends ordinary walls. Built in 1975, this unique haven exudes a calm that embraces you the moment you arrive. Spanning approximately 6,000 square feet, this home offers 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms in a design that marries rustic comfort with mid-century modern flair. And to help me explore how this home's mindful design translates into everyday well-being is Nadine McNeil, yoga instructor, public speaker, and transformational coach. Nadine!
So nice to
So
see
nice
you.
to see
And I see you
beautiful.
wear bare feet, which is wonderful.
Yes.
In perfect alignment, leaving everything that we carry with our shoes outside and just feeling really grounded,
Yes,
and
yes.
honoring that we're entering a special place,
Yes.
The home is a sacred space. It's where we rest, it's where we revitalize. So why
Where we
not?
commune.
Absolutely.
Let's do it as authentically as we can.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited to see this home through your lens.
Oh my
Nadine.
goodness, I have so many ideas brewing already. Thank you.
So coming in, we have this focal space. And I believe that as you enter a home, it's a great way to tell the story of the home.
Yes, yes. I mean, as you come through the door, here is a Buddha, and it means different things to different people. It's not exclusively religious. We tend to think of it, yes, of course, it's associated with Buddhism, but it also represents peace and calm and
Yes.
tranquility. You don't want to come in here and throw your car keys down.
Yes,
This is not the
it
space
sets
for that.
It sets the tone, right?
Absolutely. It's like
Yeah.
you come in and you go, I am grateful I have a home that I can
Yes,
even come
yes,
to.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to experience a lot more of that peace, that serenity as we head into the home. I have so much to show
Oh
you,
my
Nadine.
goodness, I can't wait.
So much.
Oh,
So,
this is fabulous.
This is absolutely
Wow.
gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, look at this. This is wonderful.
And the
Beautiful
air,
space, the air
light,
and the light.
brightness.
Yes, this is lovely. Wow. I love this panoramic view.
Yes.
From
yes.
here, you get to see like the entire space.
I'm
The-
actually seeing a bit of beautiful space over there.
Absolutely. There's a pool table, then there's the bar just over there, then that little table. Then you have the sunken living room there, and then the bigger dining table. This is fabulous. And then the stairs that lead you up to the sleeping quarters,
You
I'd
know
imagine.
what I love?
Tell me.
This nook over here. This is fantastic.
This is lovely.
It's a very intentional space.
Yes.
That's what I enjoy about it, the intention of it.
There's so much that you could do here, You could take a nap. I would imagine you could hang, there's a chime there, you could hang plants.
Yes.
But the fact that you get to see through the window, see that entire view.
See the city of Montego Bay?
Everything about this place lends itself to tranquility and peace and calm, which is what home is
Which is what
supposed to
home
be
is about.
like.
I thought about dining room table, having all our favorite meals, cooking in the kitchen, and your children just sitting here playing, looking out, doing homework, doing puzzles. Everyone could be in the same space and having their own sense of space and family and community.
And when you're entertaining, people could be here. You could have people getting to know each other here.
Yes.
And just looking at all of this space, the dining table, and then
Yes.
over there, where you can see into the kitchen with that open air concept of
Yes.
the kitchen. I love it.
I love that nobody is excluded from the conversation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can hear laughter ringing out throughout this home and everybody in on the joke.
Yes. Wow. And you could even possibly have breakfast over in that
Yes,
corner. Let's
let's
take
go
a look.
take a look at that nook, right?
Wow.
So we have the stools
Yes.
and we have this open space.
And then look at this. Look at that. We're back. Wow.
We're
here,
back in that
everywhere you
captivating
turn.
view.
Nice.
Let's look at how even the entertaining spaces
Wow. And
blend
then
in
look at this view
beautifully with
again.
the home. The lamps, I think, the fixtures give that 70s nod, just as how we were talking about the sunken living room doing that same thing.
You could move in here as is.
As is.
And you're good to go. You could create so many incredible things here. I mean, in my business where I'm running retreats, this is an ideal retreat
Yes.
location.
Yes.
I cannot wait to see outside. Oh my goodness.
We're about to see outside.
Good.
I want to just mention the study, right?
Yes.
Because as we talk about harmony and peace, a part of that is knowing yourself.
Yes.
And having knowledge to navigate this life. And I feel like the study is beautifully placed right here.
It is. And you know, it's funny you say that, because what I love is that you sit from here and you have that amazing view. And then if you feel like you want to cocoon, you can close the doors. If you're working on a project or you want to have a private conversation, but the fact that you can look out for me is super important, because again, you're connecting to the elements. There's the wood, you see the nature all around.
It's all around.
Nice.
Now, you mentioned this thing about six love, you know, and I hope you're serious in it, Nadine. Because I can do a thing or two.
We can play little cards, little dominoes, all heap of things can happen at this table.
Lots of opportunity. But the thing I've noticed is the opportunities for seating. We have the sofa, the nook, the dining area, the breakfast nook as well. And then we have here.
And then there's the bar area
And
as
then
well.
there's the bar. Yeah.
So you could have several little gatherings happening all at the same time.
And as you mentioned, for your retreat, I find that would be so helpful. You could have people in several spaces just experiencing the beauty, probably journaling. I don't know. What do you give them to do?
There are so many things. It depends on the nature of the retreat. You know, you could have a couple of people here having an intimate conversation.
Yes.
You could have, like, as you said, journaling or even a vision boarding activity taking place in that larger area. You could have people dining over there, and you could simply have people here getting, though it's a bar, you know, we could also make it a juice bar. And people just here, a water station, so many things.
So what's great is that the intentionality of entertaining, of having people, having our loved ones in this space is very, very obvious.
It's a community space. This home was definitely built for community.
Yes. And speaking of having a retreat and community, if you sit a deck, you'll be super excited.
I cannot wait.
Let's go. This is what I was talking about.
This is
Absolutely gorgeous.
spectacular.
Just beyond this inviting living space, this home opens up to an extension of tranquility, the deck. Let's step outside with Nadine and take it all in. This is what I was talking about, Nadine. Take it all in.
I'm almost speechless.
It is
wow. This is
gorgeous.
Spectacular.
You mentioned the hanging plants inside. We really feel enveloped in nature in this space.
And again, another beautiful seating space. But if I were here, if this were my home, this would be the place for my daily morning meditation.
Yes.
Sunrise or sunset, on full moon and new moon, you can sit out here. Oh my goodness,
it's breathtaking.
This is the home that just keeps on giving. It just keeps on giving. Wow.
I absolutely love how I feel like I'm in a tree house.
It does,
because you feel wrapped into nature. You hear the birds, you feel the breeze.
And then with the wood and everywhere you turn, there are the coconut trees, the fruit trees. I'm sure this is a mango tree of some sort.
Can you imagine if I could just take an East Indian from right here?
I'm an East Indian lover as well. Wow. No, this is next level.
This is next level.
Yeah.
And I love that you can still be connected to inside through those large windows. You could see everything happening inside too.
You know what I love about this place, and it just came to me. You could be anywhere and everywhere. You could be in the Alps, you could be in the Blue Mountains, you could be by the sea, you could be in a myriad of places. And as you said, if you're in a cold place, you can have a little fireplace inside. You know, wow. And as a yoga teacher, I would be in heaven.
You'd have
here.
a
Sunrise
lot of
and
fun.
sunset yoga. There's so much you can do out here.
This space is absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Loving the mountains all around us, how bright and airy it is.
So nice.
Nadine, what do you think?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely love it. And I love this space. And we feel like we're kind of suspended in nature because you have all of this gorgeous light and windows coming in. Super special.
So this is actually called a conversation pit. And in the 70s, it was a concept that came about to help with connection and community and togetherness.
Yeah, or a sunken living room, you know, so it becomes the centerpiece, like the heart of the space, as it were. When people come in, they gather, you know, for drinks, snacks, games, all manner of things. Yeah. Beautiful space.
Beautiful space. You know what amplifies its beauty though? It's all this natural light coming in from these expansive windows. Now, how does that help a space? How does it help you to feel more at home or at peace?
Oh my goodness. Well, you get to see everything from sunrise to sunset. You get to see all of the elements, and you're working with the natural light, which is just so much healthier. I love light.
Yes.
So, you know, for me, this is heaven on earth.
And I find that it gives you so much inspiration. I can imagine reading a book or reflecting or writing, creating in this space. The light really does help to amplify that sense of creativity.
Yes, or simply just being, you know. We have to be busy with so many things, just, you know, sitting there and just looking out.
Yes.
That for me fills my heart. That's gorgeous.
It's so easily and effortlessly done here. If you don't have this space, how can you do that at home?
Wow. Well, I like to work with mirrors a fair bit because you can, you know, manipulate light, as it were. You can have flowers, fresh flowers, tropical flowers. You know, you can pick, there's bougainvillea at the gate. There's so much that you can do. And let us say, even without the windows, you hear the chimes outside. That gives you the illusion of that feeling of nature. I love bamboo chimes, for example, because they're a little bit softer, more organic.
Natural side,
Yeah. Nice.
I find that bringing in earthy elements also changes the mood inside your home.
Yes.
And you've had that, but you just mentioned the bamboo chimes.
Yes. Well, you know, looking at this space with so much wood around us, our feet on the floor, that is grounding in and of itself.
Yes.
If you feel that you have to have like mats, etc., work with like straw mats. They're so much more organic and connected to nature. And you know, when you open certain windows and doors, it changes the flow of the wind. Now, if one gets into like Asian beliefs, culture, etc., where wind is about energy, wind is about chi. So you always want to have wind flowing through. You don't want to be in a place that's stagnant.
Windows, man.
Absolutely. Open the windows and let the air in.
And from this conversation pit, we can see the dining room, the kitchen, the bar, the deck outside. So while every room has its own space, it still feels so connected.
Indeed, indeed. Like I said, it's the heart, you know, it's a central place. You can do a 360 and see, and it's very inclusive, which is beautiful. You come down the stairs like it's, Beautiful
It swallows
space.
you up in all this warmth and beauty.
Yes.
But there's more to see, right?
Absolutely.
So let's head on to another
Let's
room.
do it.
All right, let's go, Nadine. Nadine and I move towards the upper level, a private escape that offers quiet corners and restful spaces, perfectly in tune with the home's calming energy. This is the den.
Look at that view. Oh my
The
goodness.
view everywhere is breathtaking.
Talk about a house with a view, not a room with a view. Oh my goodness, that's magical.
Now, what I enjoy about the den is the difference in the carpeting. It gives it a very cozy feeling.
I was so focused on looking out the window, I didn't even recognize that. Wow.
Almost entirely of cedar. I love the choice of furniture. I love how compact and cozy this space is.
And yet, you still have spaciousness around you. Sweet.
Sweet. You know, you made a comment about this being a space intentionally made for community.
Yes.
And in such a small room, we have 2 options for seating. That's amazing to me.
That's for the introverts who would rather be just 1 or 2 of us together as opposed to a whole house. Nice.
What I also like is how we have also space here to entertain.
Exactly.
Grab a drink. We don't have to go too far.
Exactly.
Watch some TV, take in the sunset.
Nice.
Absolutely beautiful. Nadine, too bad you have to go home. I wanted you to spend some more time, man.
We can sort that out soon. This is lovely.
It is lovely.
Thank you so much. Mwah. Mwah.
This home's warmth continues all throughout. Bedrooms in this home all share a cohesive design philosophy, one that prioritizes warmth, natural textures, and a deep connection to the surrounding environment. After a vibrant day, retreat to your own private sanctuary in this primary bedroom. The room's loft-style design gives you full view of downstairs while keeping it private and secluded. Now, the cabin-like feel comes from the cedar wraparound, ceilings to floors to walls, all cedar, making this wooden aesthetic continue all throughout this home, right here in the primary. One thing that's especially impressive is this door that closes for privacy right after you've taken a view of downstairs. The primary bedroom also includes a walk-through closet and its own ensuite. Impressive because all the storage is tucked away, keeping your space refined and beautiful. Each bedroom features a vaulted ceiling that enhances the openness of the space, while the expansive windows and deep-set nooks invite in natural light, creating the perfect reading or meditation corner. Built-in shelving provides both function and charm, seamlessly blending into the home's organic aesthetic. And with each bedroom offering an ensuite bathroom, privacy and convenience are thoughtfully incorporated into the design. Lined with rich wood paneling and louvered closets, these rooms evoke a sense of comfort and timelessness. This home's warmth and its authentic aesthetic continues all throughout. Perfectly balanced. Perfectly harmonious. The heart of this home is its seamless open concept design. of mid-century modern and vintage aesthetics infused with organic warmth. The vaulted cedar ceilings rising overhead and the natural light spilling through these expansive bay windows create a sense of spaciousness and ease, while the conversation pit creates a space for depth and intimacy, all elements contributing to the room's inviting atmosphere. This kitchen embodies both function and character. The deep-toned cedar cabinetry brings a sense of warmth, seamlessly blending with the home's natural aesthetic. The granite countertops introduce a sleek contrast, elevating the space while ensuring durability. The breakfast bar acts as an extension of the kitchen's flow, allowing easy interaction between the guests and the home chef. More important than a home structure are the memories it carries and the lifestyle it offers. Thank you for journeying with me through a home that is as timeless as it is unique. This is The Listing. I'm Anjell.